What's up, this is Score 2440, we're following tonight's FS19 video. Today we'll be continuing the landscaping project of removing the in-ground swimming pool. Today's day 2 of the project, and we'll be hauling in a ton of fill soil to backfill the hole. This will be just around 3 to 4 trailer loads, and we'll be using the Bobcat and the Excavator that is at the job site to kind of help level it out. Let's hop here on the inside of the Kenworth, and this trailer is full of dirt, which is pretty cool. This is filled dirt, not the best dirt, but it is perfect for filling in the hole. You guys can see that we do have this Kenworth in dark blue, which is pretty cool. That's kind of the company color for this little mini-series. And I would like to thank all of you guys for all of the support on the first episode of this. That was a ton of fun. Now, using semi-trucks here on this map is a bit tricky. Sometimes the wheels will be going up on the curbs, and I do apologize for that, but I really do like these roads so much, and they do look pretty cool. So as you guys can see, the truck and trailer did go up and over the curb. Not the best, but sometimes that is what will be happening to kind of get around on this map. We are just around the corner here. You guys can see we actually do have our dump truck over here, which is pretty cool, and we actually do have it full of soil. So let's kind of first unload that. We'll be kind of parking this Kenworth right over here, but wow, using a semi-truck and a dump trailer is very efficient compared to using this mini dump truck that we do have. And I would also like to say that this truck and trailer is rented out. We rented it for the day, just that it will be so much more cost savings than to run this truck back and forth, which would take a few days at least. We'll be turning on this Freightliner 6-wheel dump truck, which is pretty cool. I actually did move the trailer to the driveway of this house to give us a bit more room, and we'll actually move the truck, I would say, over there to that side of the house. We'll be kind of backing up. That looks to be good, and yes, we will be filling up this hole. You guys saw in the last video we removed all of the concrete. Now it's time to backfill this, which is pretty exciting. Take a look at that, guys. Looks like we did actually kind of go up here on that little area. That is pretty interesting, but I really do like the building materials mod. There's a few errors that we will have to work through throughout today, but very exciting and busy day for us. Like I was saying, I'd like to thank all of you guys for all of the support here on the first one. I really do like doing these mini-series, and maybe for day 3 we'll be doing one of your ideas, so stay tuned for day 3 of this. I can't wait for that. But this truck, I did notice, does get caught on the curb and also the sidewalk, but you do just have to kind of keep going here. Looks like we'll back up, get a little bit more momentum, and you guys can see, it looks like it is a collision problem on the truck. We'll now be pulling this dump truck to the front of the house, and I think we'll kind of put it into the driveway. We will only be needing this a little bit later if we do need to go get a little bit more soil instead of a giant trailer load, which is going to be pretty cool. But I do like to kind of keep some of our equipment out of the street, so we'll kind of park this here, and the homeowners did let us park it, which is pretty cool. We'll turn those off, and I'd like to thank each and every one of you for all of the continued support here on the daily videos. I really do enjoy bringing you guys daily content. It's a lot of fun. We'll come over here and let's actually hop here in the skid steer and kind of push some of this dirt into the hole. Now this will be a bit tricky. Like I was saying, the building materials mod is very hard to work with, but I do a pretty good job at it, and I actually do test out a lot of these things to make sure that they would work. That way we do not run into further problems throughout the video. You guys can see we do have a full bucket load. We'll kind of unload it now. We do have to be pretty careful that the skid steer will not kind of fall in the hole or we get this stuck. But we will also be using the excavator blade, the blade up front on that, to kind of help give it stability. We'll use that as like a mini bulldozer for us. We do want to kind of, like we were saying in the previous video, use what we have equipment wise instead of going purchasing and renting more equipment than necessary. But renting the dump truck and the semi truck is very important for us. It's very efficient, and you guys will be seeing very soon how much soil this holds. So while we are kind of pull forwarding here, and we'll be backing up, you guys can see I did kind of just pull the tarp area. Now backing this in will be a bit tricky. I actually do have that back axle raised up. Dirt isn't that heavy compared to like sand or rocks or even gravel. We'll be backing this in now. You guys can see doing a pretty good job. Wow, I mean that was awesome right there. We're kind of moving the camera view all the way to the back. We'll definitely get our parking brake on because we do not want this truck to roll back. But take a look at that all the way back here, and I really do like this Travis dump trailer. I mean this thing is pretty cool. Take a look at that. So much soil we are bringing in, and I mean that is awesome. Take a look at that. It looks like I was saying, not too many truckloads, just around 3 probably we will be needing. So we'll pull forward right here while it does go down, and I actually do have it automatically set to come down, which is pretty helpful. Let's take a look. Looks like we really only have to kind of adjust this little area. So let's turn this on, and as we do kind of go back and forth from the building materials silo, I would like to kind of push back some of these just to make it a little bit easier in the long run. So you guys can see probably just about 1.5 more truckloads and we might be done with this. Wow, that's going to be pretty nice. And like I was saying, guys, very busy day, especially when you do have a ton of trucks and dump trailers coming in. You do want to be pretty prepared, which we are. We have the whole ready to go and all of the equipment here. We are here on the new map, which will be released the first day of spring. I've been getting quite a lot of comments about the map, and I hope you guys are excited for it. This is one pretty cool map. We'll turn our beacon lights on. You guys can see that is pretty cool. And this is actually one of the shops, and I did place the building materials silo right in here, so just down the street. But we'll have to back in and load up, which will take quite a bit of time. And I know that it's not too realistic to use a building materials silo in real life. You have a loader or even an excavator load you up with fill, and that's what I want to do. I want to kind of turn all of my videos maybe into 1 to 2 person videos where we're as realistic as possible. That'll be a pretty cool thing. We'll switch over here to dirt, and I really do like the building materials mod. It gives us so many options here in Farm Sim, and you guys can see that the dump trailer is filling up, which is perfect. And you guys can see also I did activate the 2 beacon lights up top, and on the first person view, I mean, pretty cool. A few updates to this gauges, and I mean, this truck would be awesome. So it looks like we are almost full. Once we are full, we'll definitely pull the cover. As you guys can see, it looks like we are just about full, so we're going to pull forward here from the silo. Like I was saying, usually you would have a loader kind of filling you up there, but I mean, take a look at this Kenworth day cab. I did feature this in a mod review, and I actually am looking to get us a new dump trailer, which should be pretty cool. But you guys can see, we do go up and over the curbs quite a bit. I do apologize for that, but these road textures, everything about this map is so awesome. I mean, this thing is pretty cool. Just around 15 farm fields, giant town, larger than the mowing map, and I mean, it's going to be one epic map, and I can't wait for all of you guys to enjoy it on the first day of spring. We'll be backing this in now, and I will be doing more map building videos, and I think we'll be replacing Minecraft Monday with Map Building Monday, so that's going to be pretty cool. We'll be backing this in. We'll kind of pull the tarp off of it, and some of the trucks actually do the animation of it kind of coming off, which is pretty cool. Hopefully we get more mods that are pretty realistic. We'll kind of back this in not too far. We do not want to get ourselves stuck, but let's take a look. I do want to readjust the trailer. I want to kind of get the main part of the hole finished before we add on to what we already unloaded. Now this is a little bit risky, kind of backing up onto the soil that we did just put down. Like I was saying, in Farm Sim, it is a bit tricky once we do unload all of this to kind of put in. Take a look at that, guys. Not exactly going in the exact location. We'll have to pull forward, and we have to reposition this trailer to kind of go to our right. And take a look at that, guys. Looks like we were able to do it. So you guys can see we are now unloading into this hole. Take a look at that, and I mean, full trailer load. We have a lot of moving around to do with the excavator. That excavator, like I was saying earlier, is a mini bulldozer, which is awesome. We'll pull forward here, and we have a lot of work to do. So I mean, very busy day going back and forth from the silo, and we have all of this we do need to push down. Take a look at all of that. I actually do want to try out the excavator for now, so we're going to move this off to the side. I really do like the skid steer, but I do like using a variety of equipment also. We'll be turning this on. This is the Bobcat T770, one of my favorite skid steers here in the game, and we'll be hopping over here into our excavator. And what I actually do want to do is I want to switch over here, and I do want to, let's see, I just want to rotate this just a little bit, just like that, so we can have a giant view. And I do want to lift this up to prevent the bucket from collecting any. And then we'll be switching over here, and you guys can see, there we go. Now on the first person view, you guys can see very nice view of the blade, and I mean, that's kind of also why I put it at this little angle. So we'll kind of drop this down, and we'll kind of try to push all of this in. Now, when you are backfilling a swimming pool, you do have to worry about so many different things, but for us here in Farm Sim, we are limited to what we can actually do, but I really do like doing these pretty cool landscaping videos. If you do have any cool ideas, let me know down below in the comments. I can't wait for the landscaping season to go into full swing. We'll be doing weekly landscaping videos, weekly lawn care videos, and a bunch of spring, summer activities, which I've been kind of holding off since it is the winter season, but I've been doing a ton of snow plowing, which is also pretty exciting. I can't wait for the snow plowing season to be over, but at the same time, we'll be enjoying it, doing plenty more before the season is over. And you guys can see, take a look at that. I mean, this excavator is pretty cool. Really do like the blade on it. Like we're saying, guys, it is almost like a mini dozer, and I really do like the blade. That's kind of how we are being efficient. Instead of hauling another dozer out here to the job, having to buy one, and to be pretty realistic, companies do have to not buy all the equipment they need. They gotta work with what they have. And you guys can see, doing a pretty good job, and it looks like we are running into a problem of some of it's not really moving around, so that looks to be good right about there. I think probably one more truckload, and that would probably be it. So let's kind of hop back here in the Kenworth, and we'll be heading back over there. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Let me know how it is down below in the comments. My day is going awesome, and I hope yours is too. And I hope that maybe in FS19 we could get some pretty realistic things where when you go over the same grass area, it would kind of turn to dirt. And I think that that would be a pretty cool thing, because the amount of times we've kind of gone over that entire area, kind of backing and unloading the different dump trucks throughout the past few days, I mean, it will definitely get pretty worn out and come over to the dirt. But you guys can see backing in here, and I think while it is loading up, let's kind of just walk around the shop, kind of show you guys this shop. I think that would be a pretty cool thing to do, but we'll be backing up here. I really do like this day cab. It is pretty nice, looks awesome, and I mean, it is one very nicely done semi. We'll be coming over here, like I was saying, while it does fill up, let's kind of take a walk around. You guys can see, I believe that there's a door right over here. Take a look at that. There is some work that needs to be done, but you guys can see, you do have a lot of equipment here on the inside, grass, working garage doors, which is pretty cool, and I will be kind of featuring more and more of this map, different things about the map as we do continue. And then you guys can see, this is another shop, which is awesome. It looks like our truck is now full, which is nice. We'll kind of cover it up, and we'll be making our way back. Covering up the dirt is very important. There is a few laws to prevent vehicles going down the road without it, because it could kind of come off if you are having many rocks, anything. It could go into the street, cause damage to other vehicles, and I mean, there could always be dust coming from dirt, so I mean, you do have to prevent all that so that nothing will happen when you are kind of hauling it. But we'll kind of have the cover come back now, and we'll be backing in. And you guys can also see, I'm trying to back in right where the sidewalk goes down. It's pretty nice how it is right here, and that's how it is with this road pack. Right across from one another. You guys can see 1 and 1, so that is pretty cool. We do actually have to readjust here, and we do have to be pretty careful not to get our truck stuck. It's pretty loose, not too compact dirt just yet. We are backing up right over the curb, no problem whatsoever, and I think that we are in a perfect position. We'll rotate our camera view back around, and you guys can see that the trailer is in at an angle, not the safest thing to unload, and you always do want to take safety into consideration when doing landscaping yard work, because it could get very dangerous at times. To actually stop this from unloading, we probably unloaded way too much, so we'll kind of pull forward here. That looks to be perfect right about there. We'll be turning it off just for now, since, I think, actually, no, that looks to be enough once we do kind of flatten it out. So let's hop back here in the excavator, which I'm pretty much using it as a dozer. Really do like this a lot, and I mean, this is top my favorite excavators here in the game. Now, this will be a bit tricky. Some of these areas are really not movable with how it's kind of positioned here in the game, but I think that so far we did a very good job kind of filling it in. And like I was saying in the previous video, which was day 1, let me know what we should do with this backyard, because you guys can see that I'm trying to push some of the soil in, and it is a bit tricky, but you guys can see, I mean, this first person view is awesome. You guys can see all the controls working, and I mean, doing a pretty good job. I mean, right over here, that actually looks awesome how we kind of got that all leveled out, which is nice. We'll kind of go right over here. You guys can see, very good job so far. We'll lift it up as we do go in, just because, I mean, the excavator does go a bit lower, but wow, doing a good job, and I really do enjoy doing landscaping videos. These are a ton of fun. My channel is is mainly around landscaping and all of the different shops and everything like that, which is awesome. So it looks like a little bit more work here, and we pretty much have this fully backfilled, and they could enjoy a new backyard without a swimming pool. And I think maybe this season we might get into doing some swimming pool installs, so let me know if we should do that. I mean, installing swimming pools is a ton of work, and it would actually be pretty cool. You guys can see I am trying to kind of move this pile right over here. A bit tricky. Wow. I mean, take a look at that. This excavator really does kind of move a ton of it, which is awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video backfilling the swimming pool, which was day 2. Stay tuned for day 3, doing something pretty cool here in the backyard. If you do have any cool ideas, let me know. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and subscribe for more.